Welcome to Just Dogs. This is Tonka, a 9-year-old husky who is probably the fluffiest boy you will ever meet. And by the end of this video, he will be unrecognizable. This little fluffball has been turned down by other groomers for behavioral issues. Let's see if we can manage to get through this session successfully. Drop a like if you believe in Tonka. Things are gonna get messy. We start off by successfully strapping the giant beast to the table. It wasn't hard at all. He just walked up by himself, really. He seemed a little nervous at first, but that's okay. The reason he is placed here first instead of the shower is because, well, look at how compacted his fur is. He is in a really rough shape, so we will attempt to use the blow dryer to loosen up and clear up his fur buildup. While we do that, let me give you a little bit of Tonka's backstory. He has been turned down by other groomers for growling, so we don't know exactly what to expect. And of course he is a husky, so he didn't fail to share his opinion on the matter. Aside from Tonka not approving, this is very satisfying to watch. All that hair falling out, there's no doubt he must be very hot under there. When pulling the hair out, the dog is in no pain at all, but if you look closely, you will notice something strange. Tonka seems to flinch towards the hair because he thinks it will cause pulling or discomfort. This is likely because the previous groomer tried to brush him out before a bath, which can cause a lot of discomfort when a dog is in Tonka's condition. So we added some additional straps. We ended up pulling so much fur out of this guy that we can literally start a pillow factory. And that was only one side of him. Time to flip him over and do it all over again. Safe to say he hated the other side just as much. There is so much fur, it's basically a fur pool. But there can never be enough fur, right? We shaved off some of his mats, and just look at this mess. This is 3 pounds of fur. That's insane. Moving on, it's time for his bath. We soak the nugget with the hose to cool him down, since it is a very hot day. I would like to mention that so far we have experienced no growling. However, he has shown some teeth. We did test him by placing the blow dryer near his face, and he did react to it, but he didn't bite down to cause any actual damage. I don't think that he would bite, but we may have to use a muzzle when it comes to brushing and touching his paws. I do understand why he might be nervous. This little fella has had the same groomer for 8 years before having to switch. That is a hard thing to adjust to, especially for a dog. Back at the table, it is finally time to get dry. We put on the ear cover, and if anyone is wondering how Tonka feels about it, here it is. A lot of hair pulling after, and we are finally dry. Next is the brush, so we muzzled him up for extra safety. It was a challenge. He hated being brushed, and any kind of little pulling freaked him out. We really had to take things slow and attempt at taking out any of the leftover buildup. We fixed up his paws and cut his overgrown nails. This fella is now finally ready to go home. This video doesn't belong to me. Check out the original video in the description.